afternoon, I'm Tyler Danberg. Ohio State men's hoops beat Grambling 89-63 today in Columbus. John Mobley Jr. led the way with 20 points and 5 threes, including this one at the end of the first half.
Thornton, top of the key. Dribbling ahead of the circle, swings it out of the right wing. Mobley rifles a three, bullseye. John Mobley.
Buckeyes move to 9-3. NBA tonight, Cavs host the Pelicans at 7:30. College football, Toledo trails Louisville 14-3 in the third quarter of the Boca Raton Bowl. NFL, Browns running back Quinshon Judkins had successful fibula and ankle surgery. He's expected to return to football activity in 4 to 6 months. His alma mater, Ohio State, is 8 days from facing Miami in the Cotton Bowl. Buckeyes D-tackle Caden McDonald said the matchup will begin in the trenches.
You know, it all starts with the offense and defensive line, and, you know, it starts with me in the middle, controlling the line of scrimmage, and that's what I'm going to do.
Breaking sports news when it happens to the Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
You're about to enter a land of audio delight so awesome that you'll drop all important obligations to get your daily fix. Even Marconi, inventor of the radio, couldn't have imagined the pleasures that are about to invade your ear hole.
Oh, yes.
Try as you might, there's no escape. Let's begin.
How? Good afternoon.
This is Common Man and Timmy.
Doing good, Mike.
Featuring Panama Ted.
Too hot.
With special guests, Nicole Sheeran.
Yeah, dog.
Jen Winters.
I will kick you in the junk.
Jeff Rimmer.
I will be around to haunt you forever.
And Chris Collinsworth.
I mean, are you kidding me?
Broadcasting live from the corner of Cracky and Sacky.
Excuse me.
Here's Common Man and Timmy.
They don't know what the they're doing.
The hell is all that? That's their intro? That tells you how much I listen to the show there, CB.
So what's actually ironic about that is that was supposed to be the 2026 Open, but someone accidentally overwrote the 2025 with that yesterday.
So this debuted just now?
No, this is the second day.
That is so long. God, it felt special. I still feel special. No man, no Timmy, no Panama Ted. But still stick around.
Yeah,
it's
all
Tito,
that
it's
for
Dane,
none of what we
it's
promised.
Colin. Look, I don't know what we're doing here. We got an hour show. I've been told we have to do Backpage. That's locked in. We have to do that. Other than that, and Fish loves it when he says, like, hey, what's on the show? I just say witty banter.
Yeah, I kind of blacked out when you said that to me when we were going in.
That's what it is.
So
it's witty banter today.
There's truly not a lot prepared here. We'll see how witty we are.
I'm going to hop into the chat, just so you know. And so, look, if you're one of the loyal listeners of this show, then you probably have a predisposition to hate me, and that's okay. But Dane's here and Colin, and no reason to hate them. But we're here for an hour tonight. And Common Man is probably not listening. If he had any idea it was me doing the show, he probably would have said, no, let's do best of 2 days in a row.
Why do you rub so many people the wrong way? Because I find you pretty likable.
You do?
Honestly, yeah.
I appreciate that. That's very kind of you to say that. I don't know, but I just...
You do seem to be... Maybe you're just an easy punching bag because you take it well.
That could be also. That's fair. Yeah, that's probably what it is. I'm guessing.
Yeah, because I've insulted you, and it just kind of bounces off you. You kind of think it's funny.
Listen, my whole motto, and I don't know if I've told you this before, but my whole motto in radio life is I don't care what you say about me as long as it's about me. That's all I care about. That's what it is. That's where I'm at. So yeah, I take a lot of grief. See how the chat goes today. I'm going to hop into the chat here. I'll communicate with the other people if I can find the chat. I don't know what I'm looking at here. Anyway, big show lined up for you today. That's not it. I can't figure this out. Still got Reimer show and stuff on there. We will close the back page. But first of all, Ohio State, Grambling State. Ohio State gets the win today, 89-63. I don't know for sure, but I heard the line was 28.5, and they won by 26. I don't know if that affects anybody listening or not. I did not wager on this game. Do you do any wagering at all?
I do no wagering. I was actually just thinking that I'm not a good person to ask because I don't think I represent. I know this is the Common Man show, but I don't think I represent the common listener in that.
Okay.
I don't have any of the apps to gamble. In my head, when you were talking about that, I was thinking, what kind of a degenerate is gambling on the Ohio State Grambling State basketball game? But then I was like, I shouldn't say that because that's probably going to offend some people that did. And I probably just did by airing my thoughts with the internal monologue there. But that's what I went through. No, I don't bet on them. I'm not a person that gets I've never gotten that like jolt of satisfaction from gambling. It's only relief if I won,
right,
and just pissed if I lost.
Yeah.
So it's not something that keeps me coming back. Vegas, I almost do nothing fun.
You've gone to Vegas?
Yeah, I've been to Vegas.
But you didn't really gamble?
No. No, not really at all.
Okay. CB, you've been to Vegas? You have, haven't you?
I did for Radio Row a couple years ago.
Did you gamble?
I watched Rothman gamble.
Okay, so that's what I would do.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's a treat.
That was a full day affair. And actually, Ohio State was playing Indiana that day in basketball. And as you know, he's an IU grad, so he definitely had a stake in that game.
Here's where we're at now. I'm glad you brought that up because have you ever told your wife that I apologized, Dane?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
And it's actually you guys have met, I think, once. But I think like the subtle feud you have is almost like endearing to her now. And now she likes Tito.
Well, she should because she's smarter than me. Because it took until the Big Ten championship game for me to accept Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
That's when it was. Because even up until that point, I was out. They're going to be exposed. And I'm wrong.
Well, it's hard. It's even hard for Indiana fans to accept. So my wife went to Indiana. That's where this started. And famously last year, and I kind of agreed with you.
You did.
The offseason chatter, really right after the season, Tito said, this is as good as Indiana will ever be. And you couldn't help but kind of agree. And I think even the Rothmans of the world might have been, they would have been mad that you said it, as my wife was.
Yes.
But kind of like, what is the path forward? Because everybody else is going to reload. You got a really good schedule on your side. This is last season.
Mm-hmm.
It was hard to see a world where they bounced back and did what they did this year. So, yeah, it took till the Big Ten championship game where you've kind of – and it takes 2 years. You can't just show up on the scene in 1 year and everybody's going to accept you. This has been IU. But I don't think you were totally wrong, Tito. I mean, it's the biggest turnaround in college football history. You couldn't have seen that coming.
I'm telling you, though, but that is –
You couldn't have seen that coming.
Have you had a really bad sports take since you started doing this?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm like, what? Like, that might be my worst. My other worst one I did, this was before I got on radio, but I remember saying out loud to friends, who would listen to me before I was on the radio, not the people listen to me now on the radio. But anyway, I said, Michael Redd's making a mistake going to the NBA early. He will not be a good NBA player. I missed on that one just a little bit. Gold medal winning Michael Redd. So.
Well, it's tough to have the take. This is a reaction business. Our forecasting abilities are very poor. So I've had plenty of bad takes, bad ideas. So I don't get in the chats. I've said some things and people are like, that is the worst. Well, I said last year that they should the two teams, Ohio State and Michigan, should self-impose.
Right.
Whoever loses the game has to opt out of the playoff.
Oh.
So we would never again end up with a national champion that didn't win that game. Oh my gosh, I got torched. Do you understand that means Ohio State? No, I do understand the implications. I just think it's a cool game and that I've had plenty of bad takes. But I'm not, the thing is I don't hold them firmly. So it's kind of like you let it bounce off you. If I can easily be convinced that is a bad take.
Thank you. I have heard rumors that Allie is a gambler.
Well,
Grant, she gambled with you, but I'm saying like I've heard rumors that Allie though in your like out of the gambling in the household, if someone's going to gamble, it's Allie.
If you're going to consider $1 like max bets gambling,
okay,
it's more like participating in an app than it is gambling when like the stakes are so low. So yes, she will bet on random stuff. But I think, I don't know what her total winnings are or losings. It's not more than 3 digits.
Okay.
I think maybe she's won $40. And at one point, she was just living off of this free, like, $20 they give you to set up the account and start betting. So, yeah, these are like 50-cent bets. But
would you say that regarding, like, gambling, Are the Sanzenbachers as a family boring?
No.
You're not.
You want me to call my whole family boring?
No, your family. I'm saying, no, I'm just like you and your wife. I don't know. Does your wife gamble? I'm saying, is it a?
Oh, that I thought you meant like which side of the family.
No. I'm just asking you, like your household. Would you?
Because my dad, like he doesn't do these apps, but he had a bookie back in.
That's
like,
good for him. I like him already.
You had there was real stakes there.
He's still alive?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Good. Would have felt bad if I would have said no there at that point. That would have been really awkward, but I'm glad you said yes.
Nah, we're already in it.
Yeah.
You can't do that much more.
The reason I ask, because in the chat, one Ali Sanzenbacher 8213. Tito, I forgive you. And also, I'm the gambler in our house. Don't let him act like we're all boring over here.
Oh, so what she's doing there is trying to defend our house, like to all of our listeners, like, this guy's a square, get him off. I came here for common man, and you're giving me this guy like, I don't really gamble. I just never been to Vegas, but I don't really, that's not really my thing. Yeah, no, we're cool.
Pause for prayer now.
Right. No, we're really cool. It's just me. We're a real rager.
I'm just saying, your wife jumped in the chat and she said that don't let him act like we're all boring over here, is what Ali said.
Yeah, we do all kinds of crazy stuff.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
Look, I'm just saying it. That's why I asked the question, because your wife said we're not all boring over here.
It makes sense. She's defending the family name.
That's good for her. Yes. Craig says Sanzenbacher is a very exciting name to say. That's true. If you say it correctly, I don't always say it correctly.
That's a very simple and fun comment. I appreciate that. It's just to the point.
That's on camel races. That's another one there. Okay. Yeah. You have an exciting last name to say. I think yes. And because, by the way, the reason your name, and I mean no offense when I say this, the only reason your name is fun to say is because of the way Brent Musburger said it. Right? Didn't he say it? Wasn't that the one that said, like, Dane, Sanzenbacher? Wasn't that?
That was Gruden.
Gruden said that? Okay.
Musburger said it as well.
I thought Musburger was the one who did that.
He had his own way, but no, Gruden did it on Terrell Pryor's quarterback camp thing on ESPN.
Yeah.
Did it on there, and he called a couple of my preseason games in the NFL.
Do you know your name came up on the fan poll recently?
Mm-mm.
Okay. We had a fan poll the other day because Ted Ginn Jr. named head coach of the Columbus Aviators of the UFL.
Yep.
And the fan poll was, which current personality at the Fan could make the team right now and be good? And it was you, it was Tyvis, Joshua Perry, Bobby, Justin Zwick, and DeVere.
Okay.
Those were the choices. Now, we had to whittle it down for the online thing, but those are the choices we were talking about on the air. And we had Albert Breer on. And Breer said you.
Oh, all right.
Breer said he's a slot receiver. And basically what he said was those guys don't have to be super fast, super athletic. They just catch quick passes. I'm paraphrasing there. But he's still kind of
that's a little backhanded, but it's fine.
Tyvis won the poll, by the way.
That's outrageous.
And one of our other guests called Justin a washed-up quarterback and said he couldn't do it. But, yes, Albert Breer, though, said he thinks you would be the one who could do it.
I appreciate the sentiment. I don't... I don't know. That wouldn't have been my pick. Would have been Bobby Easy, just because he would want it the most, and that's a league of want it guys. So I feel like, and he would be the most entertaining to watch. I'm so far removed, Tito.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, I was very focused on the task at hand at the time. So yes, I could make a team,
right?
And did it 4 times on like the edge of rosters in the NFL, but never got cut from camp. So if I was not living in my own body, I would bet on me. But since I am, that time is so far removed that I wouldn't even throw my hat in that ring. I think there's when guys are done playing, there's different kinds.
Right.
There are guys that, man, if I could just get one more. And they might not be trying to do that actively, but they have that mindset even in their normal job. They'll look at sports and they see it. They watch this game on TV right now, and they put themselves in positions of those players. DeVere does it a lot. Like when we're doing our pregame show, DeVere will talk as if he's a player.
Right.
When I watch this game, I see ouch. I don't see like, oh man, if I could do that. I see like, wow, that was pretty impressed with myself because that looks really hard. So again, see, this is the boy. Now Allie's gonna have to dispel me in the comments again.
I can't wait for
man.
Allie to say something.
I'm exposing myself. I'm being too honest here. I need to. I'll turn it around after the break. But
this whole show is just going to be Allie and the chatters and what
this
we
is
have
like,
to say
dude,
to
you sound so boring. They are not going to invite you on the radio anymore.
No, look, the biggest problem is you still look like you're 14 years old. That's a compliment. But you still look like you're 14. Did you get carded?
Yeah, I get it.
Of course you do. Yeah. Coming up next.
No, I don't. Sorry.
No, too late. No, too late. No, you answered that.
No,
yes.
dude, I'm super cool.
No, you just did it, man. Do you have to go ask other people to buy you beer? Coming up next, you may have your holiday traditions, but a couple of schools might not care about traditions. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do the chat. We'll figure that out. This is Man and Timmy on the Fan.
The sound of Paul Keels calling a Buckeye game is erotic.
Oh, yes.
Your home of the Buckeyes, the Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by The Waterworks and Header Plumbing, Drain, Heating, and Cooling. Together to serve you better. Schedule today at thewaterworks.com.
The Lindsay Honda year-end clearance is on. Enjoy the lowest prices of the season on hundreds of new in-stock Hondas like 2026 Civic Sport Hybrid Sedan or 2026 HR-V LX front-wheel drive. Your choice, just $299 a month. Zero cash down. Remember, our goal is 100% credit approval. Shop Lindsay Honda and save big.
From our family to yours, Merry Christmas.
Happy Honda Clearance on select 2025 models only. Visit LindsayHonda.com for details.
From military life to a rewarding career in IT, kickstart your new journey in a matter of months in the fields of IT and cybersecurity, including AI. Learn more at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP. Financial aid is available for qualified students, including VA benefits.
Picture it, your holiday table, the family cooking together, the scent of golden brown bread, rosemary from roasted potatoes, and a salad so crisp it snaps. This season at Kroger, make the moments that matter possible with quality that's affordable in every aisle. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Save on USDA Choice Bone-In Ribeye Roast. Just $8.99 a pound with your card and additional $25 purchase. Limit 1. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
They're trained. They're fired up.
Let's do it.
When you need heat, they can't be beat. They're Ohio State's undefeated heating and cooling team. For plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling, there's only one team. The Waterworks. Better care, better value, better results. Call the Waterworks at 614-232-2222 or visit them online at thewaterworks.com. A proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
He opens his toolbox before he opens his wallet and believes you can fix anything with 20 minutes and some pride. He's Mr. DIY. Then when he needs metal, he goes to metal supermarkets. Artists, hobbyists, machine shops, maintenance professionals, and welders all count on metal supermarkets for over 8,000 metal products, shapes, and grades. If it's metal, they've got it or can get it for you. Cut to any size and ready fast. Visit the family-owned franchise on North Wilson Road or Columbus at metalsupermarkets.com.
Common Man here for Germain Nissan. You'd have to be crazy not to consider a Nissan from Germain Nissan, especially this month during their annual final sale, where every car's been marked down to the lowest possible price. Plus, with Germain's $1,000 price promise, no one will sell you a Nissan for less. J.D. Powers ranked Nissan #1 in customer satisfaction among mainstream brands. No credit, bad credit, Germain Nissan can help you get in a car today. Germain Nissan, 4300 Morse Road, GermainNissan.com.
The Jackets are back in Nationwide for a battle with the Islanders. Live fan coverage starts Sunday at 4:30.
Sponsored by Atlas Butler Heating and Cooling.
Proud to be your flagship home of the Columbus Blue Jackets. The Fan.
Hey, it's Berm. I said I'd tell you my weekend results, so here it is. My first Awaken 180 weigh-in, I'm down 10.2 pounds and 3.6% body fat. That's fat, not muscle. If weight loss is your New Year's resolution, imagine starting like that. Awaken 180 works. Awaken180weightloss.com.
2 hours ago, Kyle arrived at the bar.
Hey, what's everyone drinking?
30 minutes ago, Kyle got his friends another round of drinks.
Cheers!
5 minutes ago, Kyle decided to drive home drunk. A minute ago, a law enforcement officer pulled up behind Kyle.
Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
A chain of events that began 2 hours ago is about to change Kyle's whole world. Drive sober or get pulled over. Paid for by NHTSA.
At the Ohio Lottery, we make Keno fun, your way. That means every few minutes across Ohio, 20 out of 80 possible numbers are randomly picked. And if some of the numbers you picked match, voila, you're a winner. Keno doesn't require you to know a single thing about sports ball or overs, unders, pluses, minuses, or lines, or whatever else. Keno is as simple as, did some of my numbers match? They did? Great. You just raked in some dough. There are more than 20 hours of Keno draws every day and thousands of places to play statewide. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
Through trusted relationships and national reach, CVS Health is uniquely positioned to simplify care. Learn more at cvshealth.com/investor day.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
A little breezy out there, plenty of clouds, but dry and mild. Temperatures into the 50s on this Tuesday. Overnight, we'll see a little patchy fog down to around 30 degrees. During the day on Wednesday, Christmas Eve, temperatures back in the low to mid-40s with mostly cloudy skies and light winds in the afternoon. With your 10 weather impact forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook sponsor of Common Man and Timmy. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Timmy has more jiggling silicone in his Instagram feed than Sydney Sweeney riding a mechanical bull. This is Common Man and Timmy.
I'm going to tell you right now, Man and Timmy, they cross a lot of lines, okay? They push the envelope more than any other show. Now, that coupled with the fact that no one else would do this but me and Dane today, we've got a lot of leeway. Someone asked, where's Jen Winters? If you want to say the F word, I think you can get away with it today, Dan. Just telling you.
No, I'm not going to do that.
I'm not
There's
saying
kids
you
listening.
I know. I'm not saying you will. I'm just saying you probably could.
No, yeah, I will. I will.
Yeah, dude, come on, man.
Dude, I gamble. I cuss all the time.
You gamble, you cuss.
You should see me around, Tito.
Sure, Allie.
When I'm not drunk, I'm like gambling and cussing.
I am so glad you're not on the chat. So whatever Allie says, I can just read privately and then come at you with it and try to get you to talk yourself into trouble. How's the baby?
Yeah, well, I don't have a login over here.
I know.
Every time I come in, I have blank screens because I can't log on. So I'm at the mercy of the chat.
You are so gangster. We don't trust you with a login. That's the reason why here at the Fan.
I wouldn't read it anyway. That's fine. I'm sensitive. Guys, be nice on the chat. I'm just trying to be honest. If you want me to put on a show, I will. But I'm trying to be honest, and I'm doing that because I thought this is a safe space. So if you're going to come at me for not gambling and not thinking I could make whatever what's the pro team? The UFL?
The UFL team, yes.
That I couldn't make it, then sorry.
By the way, Tyvis, if he made it, would be a linebacker. Don't think he'd be a DB anymore. There's no way. He'd be a linebacker.
I saw
at best.
both of those guys, and if you guys were at the celebrity softball game at Cardale's thing, neither Tyvis nor DeVere will be making any team. If you saw the gait at which they're running with.
Okay, I didn't say that.
I'm not trying to be mean. They know.
I don't think they know. Okay. I think Tyvis really believes in his heart he could make that team. I really think he does. He's naive. He's not correct. By the way, Keyshawn Johnson came out and was ripping his Trojans in Lincoln Riley because the Notre Dame USC
just
rivalry.
Like if there's some since this is that show, they would cut that entire first sentence you just said.
Yes.
Keyshawn Johnson came out and is ripping his Trojans.
You're right.
And then if they just click that and that got to be the lead into the show.
Now you got a lot cooler. Good for you.
Could you let's start over because it's a good segment. Word it differently maybe.
That's a good way to put it. The Trojans. No, Keyshawn Johnson was very upset with his alma mater.
That's good.
Is that better?
All right, let's go. Yep.
That's more G-rated.
It's not better or worse. I'm trying to protect you because
it's D-rated. It's Dane rated. Because of the fact that it looks like this whole USC Notre Dame series may be coming to at least on a hiatus because they couldn't come to an agreement on when to play, where to play, all that kind of stuff. And so Notre Dame has now got a home-and-home schedule with BYU, which might put the USC Notre Dame thing on the back burner temporarily. My question to you is, does anyone care? I don't look at USC Notre Dame in the same light as a lot of the other rivalries in college football.
Really?
Because it usually doesn't have any kind of impact on a conference thing. And there's been too many years where one's been bad, one's been good, and it hasn't matched up that way. Like every year, Ohio State, Michigan means something.
No, there's been plenty of years when one's been good and one's not been good.
I know, it always means, it's always different. In a conference thing, like Alabama, Auburn, Oklahoma, Texas. Like those things always have a significant meaning geographically or in a conference. I don't feel the same way about USC Notre Dame. Do you look at that as a very, very significant rivalry? Like, would you put it in top 5 college bowl rivalries?
Yeah.
You would.
I would. I'd put it top 5. Yeah, I don't know if it's Ohio State, Michigan's obviously up there number 1 because where I'm at, or where we're at and living in Ohio, and I grew up in Northwest Ohio. There's a ton of Notre Dame fans around here, obviously, and I just don't know if obviously Texas, Oklahoma, sure, maybe you could, Florida State. I don't think that's better than Notre Dame, USC. I think if you're a Notre Dame or a USC fan, mostly Notre Dame fan, you probably care a little bit because that is your rival.
Right.
You don't really have one. But I think if you're a casual watcher of those teams and have another, I think it's more of a statement about where we're at. So I think people care because you're looking at okay, this is a complete shift. Okay, that doesn't matter anymore. Well, what's the next thing to matter? What's the next thing? Is the Ohio State game, is that going to become a business decision at some time? You could see it okay, well, I get the rationale if you're going to believe it is they didn't want to, because it might affect their playoff chances having a loss that late in the year.
Sure.
Could that be the reason?
It could be. You know what always bothers about the
that doesn't
USC
really
Notre
make
Dame
sense
thing?
to me.
What always bothers me about USC Notre Dame is that in the past, when it was at South Bend, it was always played in October. And was played at USC, it was played end of the season.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all to avoid weather for USC. That's the reason they did it. That always bothered me. If you're going to do it, don't be afraid to play in the elements. Don't be afraid to play in South Bend in November. That part always kind of felt chickeny to me. Is chickeny a word? Look that up on the break there if you don't mind, CB. I don't know if chickeny's a word.
It could be. It's a little chickeny. And I guess when you're putting it like that, because that seemed like a rivalry, but it was more of it's always kind of been a forced rivalry. You see how easily I can switch my takes? I don't even believe my own. I believe now what you said.
See, that's
I don't care as much because I think as things get whittled down, proximity makes rivalries a lot. Ohio State, Michigan makes all the sense in the world.
Sure.
When you have these states that are bordering, that's going to be a natural rival. Notre Dame and USC has always taken a lot of effort. That can't having those teams match up every year is not, you wouldn't think that. You wouldn't think, that's a natural fit for a rival. So I don't know. If it was going to be the first domino to fall on all the other changes, I guess it makes sense. I'd like to see it because it's an all-time uniform matchup. It always looks good.
It does.
I think it would draw eyeballs. That's why I don't understand why you do it just based on, we might not win it, because then why would you schedule any good teams?
Do you think Colin looked up chickeny?
I am looking it up, and I can't find anything like that. Okay. I think they just used the term chicken.
Okay. There's yellow, right? Cowardly? Maybe cowardly.
Cowardly is the answer.
That works.
Yep.
How do you feel? We know Ohio State, Michigan, the rivalry started a long time ago over land. And we won, and we got Toledo. 2 questions for you. Did we actually win? And are you in favor of giving Toledo back to Michigan?
I've heard that joke.
Not a joke. It's a real take. I felt that way for a long time.
That you think Toledo should be in Michigan?
Yep. I think Toledo is a start in Michigan.
No.
Okay.
No, I just disagree on every level. I guess we can go by point, but might be best to just leave it at I think that's a really bad take.
Agree to disagree.
Uh-huh.
Colin, what do you think about that one? Should we just make Toledo part of Michigan?
No, I think there's some good elements to Toledo.
Okay.
Say it. Say Toledo, Michigan. It doesn't really sound right.
Yeah, but
actually, no, it does sound okay. See what I'm doing? Yeah. I'm good at this. I'm terrible at this.
The guess we have
Toledo, Ohio actually doesn't sound that good because it goes O to O.
You're right. I agree.
Toledo, Michigan does sound better.
It does sound better.
I'm just not willing to give it up.
I understand. It's your peeps up there.
Those are my people. They're not listening, but there might be a couple down here that are.
Rusty asked if I got Timmy a putter for Christmas. That was an awkward thing, the putter thing. Did you hear about that story?
Mm-mm.
So I brought in a putter from a youth bag of golf clubs I had for my kids. And I brought it in, and then it was another, actually it was two of them. Sorry, it wasn't a youth one. It was a regular size putter I thought I brought in to use for the putting green we had it back. I don't know if it's still there anymore. And then one day I see a putter sitting out there. I think that's my putter. And it was leaning up against Tim Hall's desk, but like it could have been somebody who's put it there. I think that's mine. I think I left it here. And I see Fish. And I said, Fish, do you know if this is Tim's putter? He said, I don't know if it is. I said, I think it's my putter. And he said, well, then take it home if it's yours. And I said, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's mine. And I take it home. Later that day, I get a text from Timmy. Did you steal my putter? And I said, I didn't think I did. I thought it was mine. And he said, no, that was my putter. I can't believe you stole my putter. Don't take things from other people's desks.
Was he serious?
Yes, he was really upset about it. So I thought it was my putter. That was just like a community putter people were using.
Tito,
no, listen. I think Fish knew it was Timmy's putter, and he set me up to get roasted then on the air. I came in specifically later on that night to bring it back to Timmy, and I apologized profusely.
But are you okay?
I'm bothered by it.
No, not in that sense.
Not in that sense. What's funny?
Listen, everybody who's golfing that is listening right now, you know exactly what your putter looks like.
No,
how you had a back and forth in your head that I think that's my putter.
It was a secondary set.
Even so, that's that might be a Tim overreaction, but not really. That's a little bit. That's odd behavior.
It wasn't on his desk. It was leaning up against his desk. It wasn't like I went and opened up a drawer and took a putter out. I'm saying it was like an area where people would be putting back in that one common area where it could be mistaken for like a community putter. And I thought, this is mine.
And you were that oblivious of what your clubs look like that you're
what my secondary clubs look like. It's a putter I never really use.
I can't.
I'm just saying.
I can think of okay, I just grabbed it by mistake because I wasn't paying attention. But as soon as I examined it, but to not know and then just take it.
Fish knew, and that's the thing that bothered me. Is that Fish knew. Fish knew all about. Fish knew the entire time. Said, "Oh, yeah, go ahead and take it. Yeah, that's yours. Probably go ahead and take. Yeah."
He
Fish
said, "If it's yours, take it."
Yes, I know, but then he kind of acted like, "Hey, I think just go ahead and take it."
That's have you ever gotten into the wrong car?
Yes,
and
I've
been
done that
I'm not sure this is mine, but I think this is mine, and then just take it home?
No, I didn't take it home, but I got into the wrong car.
Well, thank God for keys, or you'd probably do that, because it's not quite on the same level, but almost. And I think if you golf, you're very familiar with even what your backup putter looks like.
Colin just said we have to go to a break. Coming up in 2 minutes.
Thanks,
but once
Colin.
looked like a great slate of games, now looks less. We'll do that next. Man and Timmy.
A lot has changed in 30 years, but we're still that old shoe that feels worn in and well-loved. And well, we smell a little, but you've accepted that. The Fan.
Brought to you by Metal Supermarkets. From hobbyists and machine shops to manufacturers and maintenance departments, visit Columbus at metalsupermarkets.com for all your metal needs.
Make this holiday season magical with a ring from Diamond Seller. We're your family-owned experts in providing the most beautiful diamonds at the absolute lowest prices guaranteed. Let us add the sparkle to your celebrations this holiday. Visit us today on Selma Road or Easton Town Center.
Great Lakes Hyundai, the savings are so good.
Right now, save on new Santa Fe and Tucson's with 0% financing and make no payments for 90 days. 0%. Columbus or Dublin or glakeshyundai.com. With approved credit ends 1/2/26.
What can ADP do for small business? We help answer the business questions, like how do you track employee time? How do you do payroll taxes? Or what does compliance even mean? So small businesses can focus on bigger questions. Now florists can ask, can we invent another holiday to sell bouquets? Pizza shops can ask, how do we stuff a calzone into a pizza crust? And pool cleaners can ask, what is that thing in the filter? These are the questions you can focus on when ADP takes care of the business of your small business. ADP for small business.
The Lindsay Honda year-end clearance is on. Enjoy the lowest prices of the season on hundreds of new in-stock Hondas, like 2026 Civic Sport Hybrid Sedan or 2026 HR-V LX front-wheel drive. Your choice, just $299 a month, zero cash down. Remember, our goal is 100% credit approval. Shop Lindsay Honda and save big.
From our family to yours, Merry Christmas.
Happy Honda
Clearance on select 2025 models only. Visit lindsayhonda.com for details.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
11.5. That's not the Buckeye football over-under win total. That's the amount of times Common Man wipes his crack. I'll take the over.
Oh, what's that smell?
You're listening to Man and Timmy.
It's a different world in this thing, man. I don't know. It's a great line there coming back into this. Appreciate that.
We let off the show by me kind of like not understanding people's angst towards you.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm starting to get it, though.
That's okay.
Based on our last segment and now the two things I've seen happen, it's the putter issue, the flippancy for the details. It's just like, I'm just going to grab whatever putter I want and I'm going to leave with it. That could rub people the wrong way. Say like, okay, I'm going to host a radio show and never go to break. It's my one job, and just do it. So now we have to come in here and both of us get in trouble.
I know.
So I'm in trouble by association for not getting enough breaks in. This is the type of stuff that builds up. So while in doses, you're great. But if like I had to manage you, we would have, there might be a problem.
Yes, I know.
Anyway, hang in there.
Craig says, got to stay on time with the breaks, Tito. That's how 97 Point the Fan makes money and pay you. And he's assuming they pay me. Jen jumped into the chat as well. Jen, I'm not sure why. I don't know why you're not in the show, too. Heck, Jen, if you're in the building, come on down for a segment if you want to. Back page, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, so when they came out with these Christmas Day games, it looked like a great lineup of games, Dane. It was, we had the Lions and the Vikings. It was like, that could be a really good game. We had the Cowboys and Commanders, another really good game, and then Broncos and Chiefs. And now you look at it, J.J. McCarthy might not play. I don't even know who the next guy is there in line for the Vikings. Who even cares, by the way? Cowboys, Commanders. Commanders are out of the playoffs already. And I assume Dak and those guys will still play, but who knows? And then, so Lions, Vikings. Yeah, Vikings are bad. Broncos and Chiefs. Chiefs already eliminated. And I don't even know who their quarterback is either, a third-string guy out there. So, because Gardner Minshew, I think, tore his ACL. I was so excited about these games. I wish they could flex them. I know they can't, but I wish they could on Christmas Day. And by the way, I love the fact they go head-to-head with the NBA and destroy them, no matter what. Even these are bad games. They're going to destroy the NBA.
They will. I mean, I think that's the nature of only having so many games. All of these still matter, even though they're bad games.
Yeah. It's I'm glad the NFL is flexing like this. Like, I'm glad they told the NBA, you know what, going forward, I think we're going to go ahead and take over this day also. Like, the NFL can choose any day they want and just take it over. And the NBA cannot compete.
Well, nobody can compete, really.
Yeah. It'll be fun this year to see what these numbers do. See if these numbers are that much better as far as years past. Just because none of yes, the games will affect the playoffs. They will affect playoffs because you got teams like the Lions that are on the outside looking in right now, and the Broncos are still striving for that M1 seed. Cowboys, Commanders won't matter. But like in those games, though, it will matter to those teams where you should get some competitive football, hopefully. But I think the NFL went into this thinking they'd be like the Saturday games are better with Texans, Chargers, and the Ravens, Packers.
Well, can I make the argument that this probably works out well for the NFL?
Okay.
Because the eyeballs you're going to get on the Christmas Day games are probably locked in regardless. Like having you have other stuff going on during Christmas, right?
Yeah.
So arguably like a mid-tier or just a background game is just what the doctor ordered. You're going to have it on regardless. But these games would do really, really poorly if they were not on Christmas Day. They'll probably do better than they deserve to.
Right.
And a top tier game where it's the only show in town on not a holiday is going to get better ratings than it probably would on Christmas. I think there's a ceiling on the Christmas games ratings.
Will you have it on as background in your home?
Yeah, you got Christmas party. You've got family stuff going on. Nobody's locked in to a game. So if it's backup quarterbacks playing, it's mildly entertaining to tune in and be like, who's this guy? I don't know. Google him. People look it up. Come and go. No real stakes here.
So you won't find yourself sitting down actively watching NFL on Christmas Day, you don't think?
I don't think I will find myself doing. See, stop trying to set me up. And I'm
judging myself more than anything else. Like I'm looking at myself now because I think I will do that. I think I will.
Well, you're more of a sports sicko than I am. So I see it as like, okay, those are good background games, which maybe nobody thinks of as like, what's a good background game?
Right.
But that's how I see it. It's like it's either that or like the burning log on the fireplace that you put on the TV.
Yeah, that's a good
So
one.
those
too,
are the
yeah.
two things you're going to put up. Okay. Well, put up the Vikings backup quarterback versus the Lions, and those will be pretty colors to watch.
See,
low stakes.
Yeah, I think I don't know. What if I can get away with it? So we've got a very low key. I'm at a point in my life where I really don't want to travel for Christmas. And I really don't want to host. Puts me in a bit of a pickle there. What we're going to do is we're going to open up presents in the morning. Then I'm going to go see my mom and sister. It's about a 15-minute drive. And then go see my dad about 5 minutes from there. And then come home. I think the in-laws will come over in the morning. But other than that, I don't have any real desire to go other places and see people. Do you host or do you go somewhere else in?
We are going to host on Christmas. I shouldn't even really say. Yeah, we're hosting. Yeah, my family's coming in from Toledo on Christmas Day. And then we will travel this weekend.
Okay.
So we will have a little bit best of both worlds. But when I'm thinking like, okay, NFL games, it may be some NBA games, but especially this time of year, they are unless you're locked in and a super fan of one team, a lot of it is just like an escape from the dog days of winter. Like having these games on random weekdays, regardless of the sport, it's like, oh, okay, this is now something to look forward to. So Christmas, you already have something. That's why I'm saying, like, it's okay to have nothing burger games there. I'm not as disappointed by not having, like, all-star lineup of NFL games on Christmas Day because we've already got something to entertain me. Now, if it's the next week when there's nothing going on, that's when you want the good games.
That makes sense. I'm
seeing the bright side. I know you led this whole segment with, like, these games stink.
Yeah, I know. It's okay.
I bet you there's fun storylines. I didn't look it up, but whoever the Vikings backup quarterback, can't wait to see him or her. I don't know.
Coming up next, back page. I hit the break time on that one there, CB. Man and Timmy.
If you miss a live show, you can catch the podcast. If you miss the podcast, our hosts have volunteered to have dinner with you.
Ma, the meatloaf!
The Fan.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Whiskey War, by High Bank Distillery. Drink local. Drink High Bank.
Leaky pipes, no hot water, issues with your sewer or drains? When plumbing problems strike, Logan Services is ready to help you out. We offer free estimates on water heaters, water softeners, and drain lines. Whether it's a surprise leak or an aging water tank, we'll give you an honest recommendation so you can take action fast. Don't wait. Schedule your free plumbing estimate now. Fast, friendly service you trust from Logan Services.
Common Man here for Germain Nissan. You'd have to be crazy not to consider a Nissan from Germain Nissan, especially this month during their annual final sale, where every car's been marked down to the lowest possible price. Plus, with Germain's $1,000 price promise, no one will sell you a Nissan for less. J.D. Powers ranked Nissan #1 in customer satisfaction among mainstream brands. No credit, bad credit, Germain Nissan can help you get in a car today. Germain Nissan, 4300 Morse Road, GermainNissan.com.
Got this. Breathe. You got this. You got this.
In the moments that truly matter, what do? Rise to the occasion. Ohio Health. It's time.
Technology is meant to connect us, but when organizations rely on disconnected systems and outdated platforms, it's no wonder teams struggle to move as one. Plant Moran joins your team to close the gaps between strategy and execution, and between your people and your technology. Together, we design smart roadmaps and modernize systems so you can streamline operations, access accurate insights in real time, and become AI ready. Plant Moran, your goals and tech strategy in sync.
Timmy Hall, and real common man here for our friends at Hollywood Casino Columbus.
We've got plenty of holiday specials for you this month. You can enjoy a 4-course wine dinner at the lounge at Final Cut. Plus, there's holiday takeout specials.
And we got happenings on New Year's Eve.
What's happening?
Winning. You could win a 2026 Chevy Traverse, $35,000 in cash, or $50,000 in Penn slot play.
Become a member of our rewards program on the Penn Play app and get a $20 dining credit.
It's all going down this month at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
All your favorite and least favorite fan shows are available wherever you get your podcasts. Just type in 971 The Fan to the search bar and hit that subscribe button. It's free.
We're the land of the free and the home of the sunburnt, freckled fat guy.
Do it now.
Becoming a truck driver doesn't have to be complicated. At Schneider, we make it easy to get your commercial driver's license and start your new career. With our CDL apprenticeship training, you'll get paid to become a truck driver in just 5 to 6 weeks and have a Schneider driving job waiting for you when you've completed the program. Plus, during training, Schneider will provide transportation, lodging, and meals at no cost to you. Ready to get your career on the road? Learn more and apply today at SchneiderJobs.com. That's SchneiderJobs.com.
Does your vehicle need maintenance, but you don't have time? Krieger Ford's got you covered. Enjoy our convenient pickup and delivery service, or we come to you with our mobile service van. It's fast, easy, and hassle-free. Schedule your appointment today, only at KriegerFord.com.
What's better than giving a gift everyone wants? Getting free gas and groceries by earning perks on gift cards purchased at Giant Eagle Market District and GetGo. Choose from hundreds of gift cards to make everyone merry at Giant Eagle Market District and GetGo.
This Christmas, get a bonus AI Essentials course when you enroll in any My Computer Career IT program by the end of the year. That's a $3,900 value. Attend classes online or on campus. Enjoy lifetime job placement support and IT certifications in high demand. Go to mycomputercareer.edu today and take the free career evaluation. That's mycomputercareer.edu, an elite CompTIA certification partner. Conditions apply to AI offer and financial aid is available to those who qualify, including the GI Bill.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Federal Elite Heating and Cooling and Bryant. Doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
Oh, I love that music. Used to the crossovers. I did the Buckeye show before. Tito, Dane Sanzenbacher.
This is Tito College.
Listen, man, I'm telling you.
Is this when you got your Buckeye calf tat? This song was just playing in the tattoo parlor?
Yes, it is. I don't even put it on the spot, but in the break there, Dane said last segment, I said, yeah, I got a lot of takes. I'm not sure what. You want to mention that we forgot to get to?
Come on, dude. No, it was, I was being facetious. You know what that word is? It's like sarcastic, but a bigger, longer one.
You know, they use a lot of big words I don't understand. I'm taking them as disrespect. Let's do the back page over there, CB.
Sponsored by Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
All right. I saw this, Dane. I want to have a little fun with it with you. And I don't expect you to get anything right or remotely right.
Well, let's do it.
Okay. This was,
I
came across this, the 10 oddest Guinness World Records of the year, 2025.
Okay.
First one on the list. The fastest 100 meters barefoot on Lego bricks.
24.6 seconds.
Okay. Did you look at this?
I only remember that one. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Tito. This is a job. You prep ahead of time. So, one, you know when the breaks are. And two, you look at the material ahead of time. Like, what do you mean? I don't remember all of them, though, so go.
A New Zealand mother of two. I don't know why it matters she's a mother of two, but that's the way they worded it. There's Gabrielle Wall ran across 661 pounds of Lego bricks spread across 100 meters of track with a record-setting time of 24.75 seconds. Why?
On many levels. Why does it matter how much the length of them weighs? Why did they give us the weight of the Legos that are laid on a track? The distance matters, I guess. She doesn't have to carry it.
You're right. And they say the mother of two like she had kids. No, look, it doesn't matter about your kids.
She wasn't carrying them either.
No, she wasn't carrying kids. She wasn't carrying Legos, but she's 100 meters in 24.75. Do you think I could run 100 meters in 24.75 without Legos, just regular track?
Yeah, I think you probably could.
Take the under. I take the over, actually. I'm sorry. Fastest time to clear a game of Hungry Hippos with a team of 2. Another very important record. You know what that was?
13 seconds?
5.8 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Fastest garden shed. There's a gentleman named Brian Cade who put together a shed with a motor. A motorized garden shed. Do you want to guess how fast he went?
68 miles an hour.
123.43 miles per hour.
Okay, that's just...
I don't know why you would do that.
Have these records... I remember Guinness... They were always outlandish, but they seemed at least somewhat measurable or real. I've got a lot of questions about all of these so far of how you would make sure that this was the...
I think it's...
Like, what makes it a shed?
Yeah, I don't know. It's
if
a great
it goes
question.
120 miles an hour...
It seems like it's not a shed. It seems like it's a weapon of mass destruction. Most matches held in the nose. What do you think the record is? Not yet. Both nostrils. Glad you clarified that.
I think you could probably average 20 a nostril, so maybe 40.
Do you want to guess on that one, CB? Have you looked at these already?
I have not.
Good. Most matches held in someone's nose. You can use both nostrils.
And it's non-light side?
They're not.
Not. It's just the matchstick side? Not the thicker, like... He could still, in theory, light these on fire?
It looks like the picture I'm looking at... Yeah, it looks like the non-lit side, what do you call it? Phosphorus side, whatever it is. Is that what it is? Is it phosphorus? Am I right on that one?
Yeah, it depends on what's holding it together, like when you're putting one in after another. Like, I think you could probably get up to about, like, 150.
What?
Okay. The old record was 68.
Okay, way off.
The new record...
Not way off, I said 40.
...is 81.
Oh, my gosh.
He said...
So
the most difficult part of the record wasn't making all the matches fit. It was keeping them from falling out. Good call by you. This one here.
The hardest part of that. Right. Yeah.
This one here
is having friends.
Right. By the way, nice set of nostrils there. Fastest 10 meters pushing a skateboard by a pig.
Is that a distance or a speed thing? It's
10 meters. Fastest 10 meters you went as a pig on a skateboard.
10 meters, that's got to be 4 seconds. 3.8 seconds.
32.8 feet. Okay, what do you say, CB?
Wait, feet? I thought you said
10 meters is 32.8 feet.
You're saying how long it takes
to get... How fast? To go 10 meters.
Okay.
For a pig on a skateboard.
I don't think pigs move that fast, so I'll say like 6.6.
What did you say?
Can't remember. 3.8.
Okay, that's way off. 11.32. That's the number. The name of the pig that did it? Tony Pork. He was named after Tony Hawk. Fastest 100 meters running on all fours.
By a human?
100 meters, a human. Yes, this would not be a pig. Because it's always running on all fours. That'd just be a pig running. A human running on all fours. This individual, 22 years old, said he's been doing it since middle school. 100 meters.
He also lives in the jungle. He was raised by a bear.
Yes.
He loves to sing.
Yes. You want to guess the time on the 100 meters running on all fours?
It's got to be right around the Lego girl. No, maybe a little bit more. All fours is hard. 34 seconds.
You got 34. You got some other, CB?
I'll go 18.
14.55.
Hold on. Okay.
14.55 seconds running 100 meters on all fours.
It's really fast.
Most golf tees in your hair. A woman set this record, a 45-year-old from Carlsbad, California.
Wow, that could be... If you can fit 88 matchsticks in your nose, you can fit a lot of golf tees in your hair. Over 600. 641.
CB?
I'll go 447.
711. Anya Bonasic. Whatever. Mispronounced name, I don't care. Most spoons balanced on the body.
Are balanced like, are you laying down with spoons on you?
It looks like it doesn't say. It just says balancing spoons on his body. He has been sticking items to his body since he was a child, can even lift another adult human with the strength of his sticky skin, is what it says.
Colin, what am I going to do? What does that even mean? He can lift a human. He just has sticky skin?
Sticky skin, yes.
Okay. So how many... And I guess they can't stack. That's implying that it just sticks on him standing
Sticks
up.
on him,
So
yep.
like how much surface area it has. That's probably like 210 spoons.
CB?
I will do 187.
96, it says.
Okay.
Farthest eyeball pop.
I'll admit I looked at this one because I'm astounded that the record had to do with...
Did you see the picture?
Yeah. Distance out of the eye.
Distance out of the eye.
What?
All right, do quick. We gotta get out of here.
What's the measurement? Centimeters, inches?
It is it is less than an inch.
Let's do 5 centimeters.
0.74 inches. And now I got to do I can't even do it now because we got to get out of here. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. We'll talk to you soon. Man and Timmy.
This promo is brought to you by Common Man and Timmy Hall's Ping Pong Game.